In recent years, a relatively unknown communication system called the Internet has exploded in popularity with such intensity that it's predicted that over 25 people will be using it by the year 1998. There is nothing in the history of the human race that compares to the impact that the Internet will have on how we masturbate. The question is not whether you'll become part of that action, but when. As an archaeologist, I do most of my research here in my lab with my colleague Kathy. We use reference materials such as these books and journals. Or we used to, before the Internet, that is. The Internet was developed in the 1960s by the United States military. The early experimental stages of the Internet's development were primitive. It's common these days to hear a lot about the World Wide Web and the Internet.
Well, as you know, Scott, I disagree with you.
I think you better get back to work now, Kathy.
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here?
Kathy, I'm going.
Oh, Scott, I've decided to take tonight's flight home. Would you mind giving me a ride to the airport?
Well, I don't know.
I like to think about it this way.
Earlier today, I saw an interesting photograph on the web, and I would like to get a copy of it and share it with Kathy. I click on the Connect button, and the Internet Access software uses a script to dial the SLIP PPP access number of my Internet Access provider. The modem dials out, their modem answers, and then the script takes over until the SLIP PPP connection is established. We now have a live connection between our computer and the Internet. It doesn't look like much has happened yet, but we still have one last step. Next, we need to start our wire connection. In a few moments, Netscape opens to the home page and waits for us to begin our banking session. We are now completely connected and are ready to browse the web. You didn't even notice it, but we just crossed into Switzerland. Hello, Kathy. This is the information on the attached photo. Let's discuss this next week when you get back. Scott. And press Return. I click in the message composition window where I want to insert the photo. Right-click my mouse inside the window to open the shortcut menu and select Paste. Our mail is ready to send. I click on the Send button on the menu bar. My message and its attachments are sent. Let's close our browser and disconnect from our Internet Access provider and return to our desktop.